YouTube fans, people interwebs, it's me, Soundwave SG1, coming at ya for a auto assembly thoughts and musings type of video. Yes, it was a week today. In fact, probably a week today when I picked him up off the wonderful Monkeys NTV, off James. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. He is fucking awesome. I loves him. I loves him. I loves him. Look at him. Look at him there. The precious. Look at him there. Anyway, as like I said, I thought I'd give it a week because I want a bit to do with the job centre again. But they've told me that I am doing enough job search. But whether I get my money, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, auto assembly was a week ago, and it was probably the best auto assembly I've been to. The venue felt like auto assembly. Last year there was a bit of the whole new venue syndrome, and it was a bit strange to say the least. We were all segregated in the bar. But I think this time, because of the quilting convention that was going on and the two weddings that were going on, we were more clustered together this time. So I think it worked for us. I'm just going to remember things as I go. I mean, I can't remember. I mean, I'll go timeline way and I'll forget something. So basically, me, John and Sam get down there. We get there for about 3 o'clock. So I was half an hour out of my time, which was good. We got there and we sort of sat around and see who was there. We ran into a few people, and then Thursday night we played Cards Against Humanity, which is the best game you will ever play in your life. It is just the most sick and twisted game you will ever play, and it's hilarious. The whole game is absolutely fantastic. I mean, basically you get things like, during sex, what do you think about? And then you get cards with random words on, like, I'm a motherfucking sorcerer, or teaching a robot how to love, or Nazis, or Mecha Hitler. It's that kind of a thing, you know, and it's so sick and twisted, but so good, so fucking funny. So yeah, we did that. Got very drunk, as you can imagine. On Thursday night, a few of us went out for food about 9 o'clock and realised that the airport everywhere was shut, except for a Burger King, in which we had a Burger King. Let me see who went with us. It was me, Wallace, Mr. Andy Turnbull, Jim Sorensen, Chris McFeely, Jeff, Jamie Harris. Who else was with us? There might have been a couple more, but I can't remember. Was Ralph with us? I don't think he was, no. No, I think that was it. And Burger King was alright. And then Andy got up and got some more. And then Jamie spilled his drink on the floor. And we were laughing at... what was we laughing at? We were laughing at the customers that Chris and Jeff get in the store. Then we headed back. That's when we played Cards Against Humanity. And I've never laughed so much in my life. My kidneys were aching, and they were aching for the next day as well. Oh, it was brilliant. And then Friday rolls around, it gets up. Most people turn up. George and Ray turn up. I buy a couple of things off George. A couple of things off Ray, sorry. Before that, Gareth came down to the bar and he had 2 big boxes of Beast Wars, boxed and on-card Beast Wars figures. And I picked up the original Beast Wars Megatron. Yes. For 20 quid. And that was a bonus. He sold me some Action Masters as well. And then, sort of, as I'm in the bar area and sort of mulling around thinking what to do, and I thought, you know what, I'll go get a Subway. I'm feeling a bit hungry. And, no. The breakfast, I get up, because I was tired the Thursday night. I went to bed about, must be 2, 3 o'clock. And Simon, Ski, Diane Silbot, there'll be a link to his channel down here. There'll be links to people's channels, probably lots. I got up, and I was starving hungry. I thought, you know what, I'm not going to wait for Simon. I got up, went downstairs to breakfast. And as I went downstairs to breakfast, I ran into, well, there was a quilting convention going on, and it was kind of surreal. Watching, seeing a lot of, old ladies, shall we say, sat in the bar, not really talking to each other. Maybe like a table of 2 or 3 of them at any one time, and then loads of individual women just sat there with iPads, just doing this all day. And then because I think that was on at the NEC, and I think they were just staying in that hotel. Then, like I said, Friday I went down to breakfast, and the lady sat next to me, the table next to me. She goes, "Oh, I can see there's a lot of nice young men coming here. What are you all here for?" And I said, "Oh, we're all geeks and nerds and that. We're here for Transformers." And she went, "Transformers?" I went, "Yeah, robots that turn into cars and stuff." "Oh, you're engineers," she says. I said, "No, we're not engineers. We just come for toys." "Oh, you're toy designers then?" I said, "No, we've just come to buy toys and play with." I said, "You get robot A and robot B and go, rah, transform into a car, that kind of thing." She laughed and she went, "There's a lot of you." And I said, "Yeah, most people will be coming the rest of the day." Then the Megatron in the bar from Gareth. So I'm in the bar with Gareth and everybody, and I'm sort of mulling around, and I pick up. That's when I said I noticed a load of coppers turn up. And I've got ahead of myself again. Thursday, we come back from the food, and they were just wrapping up the Secret Santa thing, so I rushed up to the room, come down, and I gave my Secret Santa to Jeff, which then he in turn gave to somebody else, because he swapped it for something else, something that he really wanted. And then I got some bottle shots, Optimus Megatron, which I kindly gave to my nephews. Thanks, Jeff. They love them, actually. What else? Yeah, that's Thursday night. Then we Cards Against Humanity. Friday morning, people started showing up. Bought the Megatron. That's when I saw the coppers in the foyer. And I said, "What's all these coppers doing here?" And there was quite a few of them as well. There wasn't just like 1 or 2. There's quite a few of them. And I said, because I'd gone for food. "Oh, no, I haven't. Not yet. No, not yet." I walked outside. Walked up to somebody and said, "Your Fathers Against Justice are here." I was like, "What? They're protesting against..." There was another conference going on, I think in that hotel, but we didn't even see any of those. And it was about, it was a conference about, child's rights, parents' rights, that sort of thing. And they were protesting against that, Are these warranted? There we go, that's better. I need a new one of these. Look, it's my Bizarro shirt. It's a bit flaky. I need another one. And then somebody goes, "Oh, he's up there dressed like Batman." And somebody goes, "No, he's not Batman, he's Night Owl from Watchmen." And of course, us being geeks, somebody said, "Well, which Night Owl?" I said, "Well, obviously movie Night Owl." So I went outside, because there was a few people having a smoke, and I thought I'd go outside and that. And Izzy was stood there having a smoke. And so I went over and I said, "What's going on?" She goes, "No, he's up there." And he just sat up there doing that, and there was a few coppers mulling around and sort of looking up and pointing and doing that kind of thing and radioing, and there was a copper peed his head over the roof looking at us. Anyway, we're sort of looking, and we're sort of looking, going like this, because you just stood there. Anyway, this big burly copper comes walking over to us, and he goes, "Are you part of this protest?" I went, "No, we're here for toys," because I had a toy in my hand. I said, "No, we're here for toys, look." And he's like, "Toys?" I went, "Yeah, we're all nerds and geeks and that." And he goes, "Oh, like memorabilia?" I went, "Yeah, pretty much like memorabilia, but this is just for Transformers." And he goes, "Oh, I like those movies, they're pretty cool." Anyways, quite a nice bloke, actually, and he said he goes to NEC as often as he can, when they have the memorabilia on, and saying that he's a big movie fan, big Aliens fan, and he was telling us all about that sort of stuff, and and it was quite a nice thing. And he goes, he said, "Don't worry, I was just going to see you as part of this protest and move you over to the designated protest area." And I said, "Well, we're as curious as you. We were just looking." So anyway, I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to need food. So disappears out and comes back for food. And as I come back, more people have turned up. Ray George, a few other people, and Ray comes. He goes, in his thick Irish brogue, sexy brogue accent, he goes, "Tony," he goes, I've got Pretenders. I went, yeah. What you got? So he sold me a skull green for a £5, just missing the 2 guns. And he sold me a road grabber for a £5, just missing the robot gun. And then he sold me a G1 well in great condition. He's a little yellowed and he has no weapons or anything. But tenner, you can't argue with that. Like I say, he's in really good condition. It's a bit loose, but they all are. I mean, he's on ball joints, so I can easily fix that. You know, hiccups, yeah. Just bear me 1 second. It's only water. Yeah, so Friday, then what happened? More and more people turned up, and yeah, and as I come back from the, I think I took my, no, I didn't. I took my pretenders up to the room, and that's when Ray sold me the well. But as I come down, so I was apple stuck in my teeth. Sorry, I do apologise. As I come down, Monkey, as in Monkeys NTV, James, Jim, James Wilson, selling me some stuff as well, and I noticed a MP Soundwave, and I went, oh, and he goes, I know you've had a real shit week this week, and I said, aye, he said, yours, 100, and I went, fucking shut up and take my money. Grabbed it, ran over to the back of the bar, and I picked him up, and I opened him up, picked him up, and went, for about 20 minutes. In the meantime, Ray and George come over and had a look, and he said, oh, he's nice, and Will and Will goes to Starscream and Rob Hobbin as voice. Yeah, and I just spent the next 10 minutes going, the precious. I turned into Gollum, you know what I mean? But yeah, he is fucking sexy and awesome. Look, I'll show you again. He is sexy and awesome. Sexy. So yeah, the Friday, they had the opening ceremony and showed us all the guests. Oh, no, it wasn't. No, I tell a lie, no, not Friday. I mean, we were all drinking in the bar, meeting people that were turning up. I met the Mighty Grimlock, Stu. I met, Colin Duff. Colin, what a nice kid. Absolutely nice. From Glasgow, and he mega busted it all the way from Glasgow. You mad fucking bastard. That's a long way. It's like 9 hours on a fucking coach. Jesus, you're a mad fucking bastard, sir. Mad. But what a nice kid. What a nice bloke. It was a real pleasure to meet. What else? I'm trying to think what else we do. Just basically sitting in the bar, and I think I bought me a few other things, and I'm thinking, well, that's it. I'm done for the weekend. I'm not ready to buy anything else. I'm done. And then did the Friday night programme on, and I went to see Dan Gilverzen. I ran into Lizzie as well, who kindly gave me a Game Boy game, Star Trek Generations Beyond the Nexus, which is a little bit like the Next Generation, Star Trek the Next Generation game, but it's a little bit different. It's a bit odd in places. And she gave me a fucking really shit knockoff figure, which I plan to do a Ashen style review on. So yeah, then we went in the main hall, and Dan Gilverzen was doing, it was an Night of the Bumblebee, and he was reading from expert excerpts from his books, and books they'd sold out by the time I'd got around to getting one. But I'm definitely going to pick them up if and when I ever get money again. I'm definitely going to pick those up off Amazon. If you're interested, it was Bumblebee and Me, My Life as a G1 Transformer, and which was basically his experiences of recording the G1 cartoon and the stories of the other voice actors and the director Wally Bear and stuff like that. Then he did Grounded in the Grenadine is basically a fictitious story of a struggling voice actor in LA, and sort of recant some of the experiences that he's gone through and that. And yeah, very, very interesting. I need to pick those up actually. So then we watched Transformers the movie, which was always awesome, and I'm doing all the voices and singing along, and all good things, and then back in the bar, and then just got pissed. I think I went to bed. I can't even remember what time it was. I can't remember. Saturday morning, gets up, and when me and Simon get up, we work down to go down to breakfast, and the dealers hall was already open because people were walking out with Metroplexes, and I saw quite a few of them, and I'm going, oh, I want one, but I don't have. Well, I did. You see, I could have bought one. I had enough money, but the problem I've got is carting it home on a fucking bus. That I didn't want to do, really. Because the box is fucking huge, and he himself is fucking huge. He would have had to have sat on the fucking chair next to me. That's how big he is. So Saturday it was the opening ceremony. It was, and then I think Neil Kaplan's talk was on. I think, sure it was. Yes, I think it was. So he was on, and I'm sort of listening as I thought, well, do you know what? I'm going to get all my autographs done now. Went up to the room, got my shit, and I got everybody I wanted to get pretty much straight away. Within, 45 minutes to an hour, I got all the ones, except for Steve Blum, because disappeared for several hours. And I was in the queue Sunday for nearly almost an hour. No, almost 2.5 hours to get his fucking autograph, but anyway. Yeah, Saturday was pretty much the standard affair of people showing up, and I finally got to meet Bumble Jumper 82, and loads of people I can't remember your names of. I am really sorry. If you spoke to me and I can't remember your name, if I've not mentioned you, please message me and go, "You're a fucking bastard for forgetting me," or something like that. Did the whole just getting drunk all day and buying a few things. I got a G1 stepper and a G1 stepper. Oh, what did I get from the dealer's room the first time? Because I only bought 2 things. G1 stepper. And I can't remember. It's in my fucking whole video anyway. A few other things like that, and walking around and talking to people and going out for lunch and doing the standard things and getting absolutely drunk and having a fucking fantastic time. Saturday night we had Saturday night script reading was excellent as always, but the cosplay this year was amazing. Some of the cosplayers were fan-fucking-tastic. The main ones, Tori and Izza, brilliant as Rung and Skids, but unfortunately I've not read the comics, so I didn't really know the whole joke behind it. But they looked amazing. Their costumes did look really good. Skybite, somebody did Skybite, RID Skybite. He was fucking cool. He was really cool. I think it was Haley who did that actually. But the best one, her husband Pete. Oh, he come out was fucking Bludgeon. He was fucking awesome because Andy's a martial artist, and because Bludgeon is basically a samurai, and he's just wearing the samurai thing with Decepticon logos and that. Comes out with the sword and he's doing the whole fucking, kung fu and that. Because he's a proper martial artist as well, and he did all that sort of stuff. Fucking amazing. Which other one's good? Animated Grimlock comes walking in, right? We think, oh my god, that's amazing. And then while the thing is going on, transforms to robot mode. It was that fucking amazing. It was just really good. All lit up this year, all lights and everything. Vanessa, she was oil slick and looked amazing. Yeah, it was just pretty fucking cool, the whole thing. Disco didn't really do anything. It was empty. It's a bit of a shame. The bar was even. I mean, by this point, they had 2 weddings on. They must have thought we were fucking mental, walking around people dressed like Transformers, which is kind of cool because one of the weddings invited Tori and Izza in and a few of the other cosplayers, and they were taking pictures of them and stuff, which is pretty nice. Then the Sunday... Oh no, sorry, Saturday I haven't finished yet. Saturday night, just in the bar, getting pissed. And then sort of me and Simon sort of disappeared upstairs and we just sort of chilled out for a bit and had just a bit of a chat. Then we went back downstairs and tried to karaoke, but there was not enough time. Simon managed it, but I just didn't quite manage it. Tore my throat out singing Transformers, which was always fun. Then again, sat in the bar and then sort of watching the bar as it slowly dwindled with people. Everybody sort of disappeared to bed. And then, except for me, Simon, George, Sprite's sister, and I can't remember her name, I do apologise, and Rob Ominous Voice. Anyway, we're in the bar, and then Will goes, I'm off to bed, 'cause I'm not a beer, and I went, I've got some beer upstairs and some vodka, and then George and Rob went, sweet, let's go. So I went up to the room, I said, I've only got vodka and some beers, and George goes, vodka, and he goes, I've got any coke? I said, yep, got loads of coke, help yourself. And then Rob just, you know, because George is a very sophisticated gentleman. He doesn't drink beer, no, he only likes the finer spirits. And then me and Rob would just, so we talked, it must be about 3-4 o'clock, something like that. And then George went to bed. Then me and Rob went back downstairs because he needed a smoke, and we had another beer. Yeah, my camera unexpectedly cut out then, but there you go. Yeah, he did this Colombian drug lord voice, and fucking hell, we're laughing our heads off. And this was like 10, this is like fucking 5:30 in the morning, and we're going, yes, we beat the fucking crowd, we're up the latest, we're fucking hardcore, brah. And then Simon goes, right, I'm off to bed, and I went, yeah, that's probably a good idea, I'm off to bed as well. Anyway, I went up to the room, and then Rob goes, can I take a few beers? I went, yeah, I've got loads, you can take loads. Anyway, so they go back to the room, Simon just goes straight on his bed, sleep, within, I don't know, seconds. And I'm sort of doing the same thing, and I laid on my bed, and Rob gets his thing, he sits down, and goes, shh, starts drinking, I was like, oh. And then we had a chat for another hour and a half, and it was like 6:10 in the morning. And then I thought, I went, dude, I'm not being funny, but I really need to sleep now. Piss off. And anyway, he went, and then I fast asleep. And then I had sort of mulling around about 9 o'clock in the morning. Simon getting ready, I thought, you know what, it's time to get up. It's Sunday, and I was fucking ill Sunday. Ill. So big breakfast. Oh shit. Excuse me. Then spent 2.5 hours trying to get Steve Blum's autograph. Shouldn't fucking bothered really, but I did. Missed people going home because of fucking Steve Blum. Missed Ray and George going home. Missed Lizzie going home. Missed fucking loads of other people home. Managed just to catch Will and Rob going. So I walked around, bought a few more things, and then Sunday night, interruptions in this fucking video. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, Sunday night was a bit rowdy, really. We got really rowdy Sunday night, having a good time and just laughing and joking, and then me and Jeff went back to my room and we had a proper conversation. I mean, usually we've hung out, but we've never had a proper talk before, and it was nice to get to know him. It really is. He's a mad fucking bad Irishman, but I love him. He's awesome. Love you, Jeff. Yeah, it was pretty cool. The people again shone this convention. Like I say, I'm not going to mention names because I'm sure I'll forget somebody. I mean, I've already mentioned specific people who've really kind of helped me out. Really, give me a good time and forget my troubles for a week. Big thanks to Dave and Billy for running the show. Finally got the chance to speak to Billy on Thursday. Fucking 5 years I've known him, and I've never really get the chance to speak to him because he's always busy doing auto assembly stuff, and he's always up and down, and he's got that look in his face like he's gonna pull your head off if you speak to him. He's like, But yeah, I finally got the chance to speak to him. Big thanks to Sam Plum, Trish Plum, Hannah Plum, and all the rest of the committee for putting on a good show, really. I mean, it gets better and better every year, especially with the exclusive toys. Unfortunately, I didn't buy them because I wanted them, but the money I had, I couldn't justify 45 quid for a figure, really, because everything I bought apart from Soundwave was under 20 quid. I think the Stepper was the only thing that was 30, and that was off Tofu, and I don't mind paying Tofu prices because it all goes to charity, you see. Again, thanks for putting on a good show. Thanks to all the volunteers that helped. Big thanks to Sam Silvermoon, who really deserves a fucking a medal. She put so many hours into looking after people, making sure everybody's having a good time. She really does. So yeah, it was a fantastic show. Love it. I was gonna miss next year and go to SDCC, but you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna Auto Assembly. I always will. Next year's guests are gonna be fucking cool. So yeah. Basically, I had a fantastic time. Met lots of cool people. Met lots of new people as well. That was a good thing. Seeing lots of new. But I tell you what, the weird thing is though, we are the original series, and there's a lot of newbies are now the next generation, and it's fucking frightening. It's like the newbies that came, they're experiencing auto assembly for the first time, like we did back in '09. And that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. But it's the thing. I mean, I keep getting fucking interrupted. My fucking mobile's ringing now because I'm recording this on my iPhone because my battery, the camera is upstairs and I can't be asked to go get it. So, yeah, auto assembly was good. It was really good. I fucking met the people I know at that place. I consider them family now. Because even though we only see each other once a year. We do. It's like Christmas, really. Basically, it's like Christmas for the whole family. We all go down there. We all have fun. We all, give. We all get toys. We all give stuff to people. I made Bumble Jumper's weekend by giving him his Starscream wings. But yeah, it's a whole good experience. I really did enjoy it. I can't not go ever again. I've got to keep going. I can't miss a year. If I'd have missed this year, I'd have been very, very, very upset. I really would have done. Particularly what's been happening as well. I'd have been, fucking ready to fucking explode. So, yeah, well, what I'm going to do is edit all this together. You've probably seen my haul video. I'm going to call it swag. Let's bring that word back. Swag from Auto Assembly. I got some good swag. So yeah, it's good. It really is good. Like I said, big thanks to everybody that was there. Big thanks to everybody that made my weekend awesome, which is pretty much everybody. Big thanks to all the people I've met. Great meeting new people. Great seeing not all people, but familiar people, and just basically having a great and awesome, wonderful, magical time. And oh man, one story I fucking forgot to say. Dan Gilverzen. I met him in the bar. No, not in the bar, sorry. I met him in the autograph queue. And I'm feeling, pretty awesome and like I do. And I never get starstruck. I say hello and thanks for coming. I really enjoy your work, all that kind of stuff. Would you mind signing these? Anyway, I got to Dan Gilverzen's table and I nearly lost it. I nearly started to cry. I really did. Spider-Man is Amazing Friend is the reason. He's the oldest cartoon I remember watching, and he's the reason why I am a nerd. Right? It is that show that really sort of, lit the match, started the fire, and it was because Dan is my Spider-Man, always will be my Spider-Man, and he, a fantastic guy. He's Mrs. Jezebel is also a lovely lady. She, big smile, and she was happy to meet people as well, and thanks for coming, and all that stuff. And I'm, you're done here. Can you sign this, please? I did. I nearly lost it. I really did. And I'm usually not that guy. I had a serious fangirl moment. I tell you. Oh, but what a lovely dude. What a really lovely man. He, again, thanks to Dan Gilverzen for coming. Thanks for Neil Kaplan. Neil Kaplan as well. He remembered me off Facebook. I saw him in the lobby, and I was just nipping to the toilet and sort of walking along. No, sorry, I was going up to my room to put something in there or get something, or I was going up to the room for something anyway. And he was there and he goes, Tony. And he goes, yeah. And we just started talking, and he's going to come on my show at some point, which is going to be cool. He also has a podcast as well. It's called Nerguments, and he does kind of interviews people to find out what makes them geek and how they geek. You know, what was the moment that, you know, got them into geekery. And so yeah, that's pretty good. I've downloaded a couple of episodes. I'm just listening to a couple now, and yeah, they're pretty good. So yeah, it's fantastic. It really is. If you ever thought about coming and you've just never got around to it, my advice: next year, the 30th anniversary, there'll be something cool going on. Get your ticket, because they're on sale now. Get your ticket, get your ticket, get some spending money, and fucking go. You'll love it. Next year, I'm cosplaying as well, yes. I know I said that last year, but this year I am definitely cosplaying as a character. That's all I'm saying. It's probably one you wouldn't expect. It's probably one you definitely wouldn't expect. And yes, I am going to do it. I will probably leave little hints and clues and stuff around. But yes, I will do it, and I will do it all day. So, yeah. So yes, I keep saying that, don't I? I've got to change my rhetoric a little bit. I've got to, you know, use different words and expand my vocabulary. Because I keep saying, you know, and it's so cool, and it's that kind of filling in sentences, you know, nonsensical sentences, just to, you know, fill in time, you know, that kind of thing. Right, I'm going to go. I'm going to edit these fucking 3 segments of video because A, the camera stopped abruptly for some reason. Secondly, I got a phone call off my dad on the house phone. And thirdly, my friend Rob rang me. So, fucking every time I try and do a video. So yeah, I'm going to get these uploaded soon. And then you can see my auto assembly swag video. And I shall catch you all later. But go away.